listening to the Play to Win podcast.
Welcome to Play to Win, the podcast from Podcast Village in Washington, D.C. I'm Adam Epstein, and this episode is dedicated to all the FIFA players that know 2-0 is the most deceiving scoreline in sports. The first goal changes the dynamic of the game, the second goal changes the momentum of the game, and then you know what? You win it in the 90th minute with a header from Olivia Giroud, right? Or maybe that's just me. I'm Adam Epstein, joined by Bryan Lawrence and Joey DeRosa.
Must be nice to be winning some games, Adam.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm the best gamer in this room.
I have to dispute that. Have you played GoldenEye or Mario Kart N64?
My buddy came over for lunch recently, brought me an Xbox One. I may have to pick up the sticks.
So do you have any controllers?
I actually don't. It came controllerless and also no game, so now I have to go out and buy everything I need.
So the nice thing about the new Xbox is you don't have to leave your house. You can just download it and buy it from the store.
I gotta plug it in. We're gonna kick it off with dude food. Where are you taking your dates? What are you cooking when you're hammered? Or what are you snacking on while you're watching Netflix? Guys, today we're talking French fries. Sidewinders, matchstick fries, curly fries, crinkle cut. Guys, what's your favorite?
The golden potato. My favorite is the classic Five Guys Cajun style. A little bit soggy, but I think the kick in it really makes it nice.
I love the Cajun, has a little kick. I wish they were cooked a little bit more, and I like a lot of potatoes. So fellas, steak fries. Love when they have some
Isn't that too much potatoes?
It's not too much potato. If you just cut up a potato for me, I'd just eat it right then and there. Love potatoes.
You're a baked potato guy.
I'll bake a potato, I'll fry a potato.
What are you dipping that steak fry in?
I'm going with ketchup, I'm going with ranch. Those are probably the two main ones. Or if I have wings with these fries, I might even dip those in the little wing sauce.
Fries aren't just a side in some cultures. I'm talking poutine fries, I'm talking disco fries, and recently I just had the Ben's Chili Bowl cheese fries with chili on top, and man, did it blow me away the next day. Delicious, but it's a full-on meal.
I like chili, but I don't like them on the fries. I don't know what it is. I've never been a chili cheese fries guy.
I think we're sleeping on some fries don't need to look like fries. They can be potatoes. Yeah, I'm talking about smiley potatoes. They served them in elementary school.
Oh, no.
I couldn't get enough of them. I told my mom, buy the smiley potatoes, cook them for dinner, and now me and my sister are obsessed with smiley potatoes.
Do you have some of those at your house now?
I guarantee that fan of this show, Ryan Lee, has a bag of smiley potatoes in his freezer right now.
Let's move on to player of the week. Any athlete who's just been crushing it on the field or the court. I'm going with the pitch this week. Cristiano Ronaldo, at 35 years old, has another 20-goal season for the 10th straight year. He has 4 goals in his last 3 games. He's killing it. He conquered England. He went to Spain, and he destroyed in Spain, and now he's tackling Italy. There's no better player in the world than Cristiano Ronaldo. The only one who even comes close is Lionel Messi, and that's if you like small guys that can't win headers.
Yeah, so I'm going to stick with the theme of footballers, but I'm going to bring it to the D.C. area. This weekend, XFL kicked off, and I actually sat down and watched 2 games on Saturday and was pleasantly surprised with the product. Cardale Jones leading the DC Defenders to their first victory. The fans were hyped up, had the DC Defenders shield. He threw for over 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and actually was making NFL throws, Brian.
Twitter really made me want to go to a game. Everybody holding up their shields. Place looked like it was nuts.
I'm all in on the Defenders. I thought that was awesome. Cardale Jones making plays with his feet, getting out of the pocket. I'm all in on them. Rashad Ross going deep. It's fun to watch.
Looking like a bigger Russell Wilson. But Brian, so we've had 2 footballers here. Who are you going with?
You know my guys on the hardwood.
Shocker.
A.J. Wilson from the George Mason Patriots.
Who?
He just set a single season record at Mason for having the most blocks in a season with now 80 and climbing. The guy is just electric. He doesn't just dunk the ball. When he dunks it, he hangs on it, shakes her around, should get a tech every time. The guy is electrifying.
Play to Win is proudly presented by Pamplona, located in the heart of Clarendon, Virginia, 3100 Clarendon Boulevard, Bryan, the best sangrias and tapas bars in the area.
But don't let Adam fool you. It's not just a restaurant. It's not just a bar. It turns into a nightclub on Thursday nights. People are there raging. It's popping off. It's the Chuck Lee house party. DJ's spinning. It's a blast.
I've never been there on a Thursday night. I mean, I think I need to get the invite. Are we going? Or are you two going? And I haven't even been told this yet.
Based on what you did last time at Pamplona, you're not invited.
I'm sorry that somebody decided to spill ranch on my elbow and on my jeans. That was my fault.
Let's move on over to Netflix. What are the guys from Play to Win watching on Hulu, Amazon, Apple Plus, Disney Plus, and Netflix, of course. Guys, this week's theme is the Oscars.
Adam, is it weird that I choose to watch the Oscar-nominated films after the Oscars?
No, because I think it gets me excited. That's what I used to do in college.
Yeah, so recently I watched Marriage Story. And honestly, I watched it without my wife. I'm on the couch, I got a glass of red wine, some chocolates, and I'm borderline in tears. The family gets ripped apart, a son moves across country, and the dad has no idea how to cope. Of course, in the divorce, they're like, yeah, we'll work it out, we don't need lawyers. Of course, lawyers get involved. It gets very disgusting. And it really just kind of made me like, I'm gonna be a good husband.
So the only reason I kept watching, because it was the most depressing movie ever, should be called Divorce Story, was Scarlett Johansson. I loved her in that role.
Yeah, I can't say that I loved her with the short hair. I have a funny saying for short hair. It's not a deal breaker, but it's definitely not an improvement.
So I'm just like both of you guys. I wait for the Oscars to end, and then I will watch the films. So The Joker is the one that I'm really looking forward to. It got a lot of buzz. Joaquin Phoenix did win that the Best Actor award. He did talk about milk when he was up there in his speech, which was a little odd. He canceled milk. But I'm looking forward to checking out The Joker.
Now it's time for my favorite segment of the week, Guy Crush, Girl Crush. You guessed it, we're sticking with the Oscars theme, and I'm going with the star from Gladiator, Maximus Meridius. Yeah, that's Russell Crowe, and if you haven't seen that movie, you're tripping.
Everyone has seen Gladiator, right? I mean, no one has not seen Gladiator.
There's no role out there that I just can picture in my head without even remembering that movie, Russell Crowe playing Gladiator.
I loved how Joaquin Phoenix was in that as well, and he just absolutely killed it.
He stole the show.
He did.
Full circle here for Guy Crush, Girl Crush, Netflix. Brad Pitt won his first Oscar. It's crazy. And not even as the lead actor, as the backup actor to Leonardo DiCaprio, former Guy Crush of mine, P.S. Brad Pitt and Leonardo DiCaprio, great combo. I would maybe Eiffel Tower them.
That's a wild thing to say. I'm going to kick it back with, I'm one-upping you guys here. Nick Cage. We all love Nick Cage. He won it in Leaving Las Vegas. National Treasure 3 is going to be coming out in 2021 or 2022. We all love the first one. The second one was okay, but I love the history. I love the little clues, the scavenger hunt. Nick Cage is amazing, and if you haven't seen Moonstruck with Cher, another great Nick Cage film.
So I won't believe you that National Treasure is coming out until I see a trailer, because I've also seen that Avatar 3 is coming out. They didn't even make an Avatar 2.
They're making an Avatar 2.
70-year-old women always tell me I look like Nick Cage. Do you see it?
Take your hat off. Slick
Yeah,
that
Ash catch them all. Take it off your
and slick
hat.
that hair back. Yeah, oh, that's definitely Nick Cage. Look at Nick Cage right there.
You want a side profile?
Can you maybe say a Nick Cage line? Do you have any memorized?
I don't, but favorite Nick Cage has to be Con
Hold
Air.
on, take the hat off again. Take the hat off again. All right, say into the microphone. We gotta find the devil.
We gotta find the declaration.
All right, and cut. And scene. My girl crush this week is Sandra Bullock, and I'm going with The Blind Side just because she won Best Actress for that. There's plenty of other roles that I like her in more, including Bird Box. I thought she was excellent in that as a blind mother. Feel bad for her, but boy and girl, right? Did anyone else watch Bird Box? Come on.
I did not watch Bird Box. I saw the whole, it was basically like a cult thing. It looked like people watched it within 3 days, and then I never heard about it again.
Right. It was really big around Christmas time last year.
Only because it was a meme. Let's be honest.
Yes.
Yeah,
Everyone
but-
used like the...
Hey, the movie was pretty damn good, too.
And my girl crush is Halle Berry. Won the Oscar for Monsters Ball. She got naked in that movie, if you haven't seen it, and that almost shaped my teenage years. Going through puberty. After that movie, I was the guy looking on Celebrity Skin for every single actress. She killed it. The movie is wild. She falls in love with a racist. Both their kids die, and the movie ends with them nicely eating ice cream together. The film, it deserved its award, and Halle Berry has gone on to act in so many movies that I like. She's the perfect Storm, by the way.
Yeah, exactly. People sleep on her as Storm. She makes it as X-Men. She's the X-Woman.
She is the X-Woman. I'm going to go with Jennifer Lawrence. People have soured on her ever since Silver Linings Playbook, but I really like her as Katniss Everdeen. Hunger Games, though, the movies were terrible. Also, how do you build a story with this girl saved her sister, and then you kill the sister that she saved in the third book? What are you doing? That's my
Not as good as Harry Potter, huh?
Oh my! Don't even get me started. Harry Potter's the GOAT.
Hunger Games may not be good, but Jennifer Lawrence has a great last name.
Now it's time for our newest segment, some audience interaction with this one. Viral video of the week. Go to @P2W Radio on Twitter to vote. And this week, we got 3 choices. I got to get it started with the 2 guys who clubbed together in Las Vegas and then swapped jerseys at the end of the night like they're NFL players.
That was so funny. I saw that. I think that was on Wednesday or Tuesday. These 2 guys are just holding shirtless, just holding each other's shirts. It was so funny, Brian.
Joey and I have raged in Vegas. I'm going to tell you that I would never switch shirts with him. That man was a sweaty mess by the end of that day. Who wants to swap shirts?
I mean, the buttons were broken. I was dancing on the dance floor. It was such a good time. My viral video of the week is one of Waldo. Where's Waldo? This book. This guy goes into a bookstore, buys the Where's Waldo book, removes Waldo digitally after photocopying the pages, ironing these pages back without Waldo in them, redelivering the book to the bookstore.
Find Waldo and digitally remove him from each and every page. I learned how to use Photoshop just so I can make this video.
And then he's just like, oh, I can't wait for a kid to come here and ruin his dreams when Waldo's not in this book.
So my question is, where is Waldo?
That's a great question. I don't know.
I grew up on Where's Waldo. I mean, I was always searching for him, never being able to find him. But this video cracked me up.
Because now you literally can't find him. It's so evil, it's dark comedy, and we love it.
My video is of a guy playing cricket. He's clearly out of his league. You see a bigger man come into the picture through a door frame and just unload the ball as fast as he can, but he didn't stop. He kept running and eventually tumbling and falling right into a bench. Guy must have smashed his jaw.
Yeah, it's funny because he's like 50 years old too. Old man takes a big spill. Some other viral videos this week. We had a grandma opening up a soda bottle and putting Mentos in it. She learned her lesson the hard way. A stripper in Dallas fell about 90 feet off a pole, kept twerking with a broken jaw.
She actually did a selfie video, had stitches that went from one side of her jaw to the next.
She was acting like nobody was gonna like make a joke of her falling. Like, what is the internet if you don't think you're gonna have a joke made fun of you?
And listen closely to the audio here. My favorite part of the video is the girl in the background saying,
"Is he okay?"
She would be my winner of the week if I could, but we'll address that later.
This week's winner of the week is Logan from DC at UTD Graphics.
You know, with social media, the graphics have just blown up. As soon as you hear a guy is going to be traded, there's already a graphic with all the potential teams, all the potential suitors, and these graphics are fire. It's like, how are these people putting out graphics so quickly? We need a graphics guy.
It's called Photoshop, Brian, and maybe you should learn it, but our guy UTD Graphics, Logan, just kills it. My favorite is this King of the Jungle pic of Dwayne Haskins, and when you look closely at the visor, it's an actual lion.
Yeah, and one of my favorite ones of UTD Graphics, our boy Logan, the Anthony Rendon. Even though he's not a national anymore, I know all our national fans are upset and sad. It's just a cool rendition of he just has red coming out of his eyes. I really like it. And this guy's getting less than 40 likes on some of these things, which these are sensational. We need to up those likes, fellas.
His photo of Terry McLaurin, I mean, can we put it to our Instagram at P2W Radio? Like, can we start to upload this man's stuff? Because it's fire.
All he said was tag him.
Okay, I mean,
easy enough for us.
Logan, you are our winner of the week.
So my favorite is the Gerardo Parra picture of him running the base path, but the base path is underwater. That's the baby shark, baby. For Bryan Lawrence and Joey DeRosa, I'm Adam Epstein. Play to win.
Game winners who choke, interviews with the coach, and anonymous quotes. Winning records who lose, and all-star snubs to MVPs, they got it all.